Hey guys, Rolando Rodriguez here with xgains.com, where we got workouts that work, eats to satisfy, and everything else you need to reach your lifestyle goals. So I want to make a quick little video concerning my 2020 Ketogenic Egg Fast going into week 5 of the 2020 cut. Started the year off eating about 2,200 calories on average a day. Did that for the first 4 weeks, really just eating to my heart's content, and it ended up to be about 2,200 to 2,300 calories a day, but following a ketogenic diet. I always follow an intermittent fast protocol. Been doing that for almost 8 years now, regardless of what eating approach I'm following. I typically do an 18-hour fast and eat for 6 hours a day. Fast from 9 p.m. one night to 3 p.m. the next day, and then I eat from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. I do that about 5 days a week, but 2 days a week I'll fast from dinner to dinner, which ends up being about a 23, sometimes a 25-hour fast. Last couple of years I've been implementing a ketogenic egg fast where you just eat eggs, butter, and cheese to your heart's content whenever you're hungry. And I hadn't done that this year for the first 4 weeks, but going into week 5 of this year's 2020 cut, I decided to do the ketogenic egg fast for 5 days. And what ended up happening is I lost about 4 to 5 pounds. Ketogenic egg fast on day 1, I was about 185 to 186 pounds. And going into day 5, or at the end of day 5, I was 181 pounds. So I ended up losing 4 to 5 pounds of actual weight, I would say, not just water weight. Why not just water weight? Well, because I had already been following a ketogenic diet for 4 weeks. So that means that any water weight that I had on my body, for the most part coming off of, the end of the year carb, all you can eat eating fest, was most likely pushed out of my body within those first 4 weeks of following a ketogenic diet. And what was awesome about the ketogenic egg fast going into week 5 is that I had been 4 weeks ketogenic, so I was already in ketosis, which means I didn't have any side effects. That being the case, I feel great when I'm doing a ketogenic egg fast. Yes, it's a lot easier to have more of a variety of food, but also if you're just eating eggs, cheese, and butter, your appetite is a little bit suppressed just because you're eating the same exact thing, even though every time I go to eat, I enjoy what I'm eating. My wife went on the ketogenic egg fast for about 5 days. On day 2, she didn't even want to look at an egg. So she lost weight because she completely lost her will to eat and her will practically to live, but I don't. When I'm following a ketogenic egg fast, I love to eat the eggs when it's time to eat the eggs. Guys, the truth is, when you're hungry enough, any food's gonna look fantastic, even if you've had that food 1,000 times in the last 2 days. To recap, ketogenic egg fast on week 5, ended up losing about 4 pounds. The workout stayed the same. My knees started to feel a little bit better. Got a little bit of an actual ankle issue going on now, which I think I might have jammed when I did a move on Morning Meltdown 100. Not really the workout's fault, more about my fault, because it was lack of form, because I was tired. Guys, when you're tired and you're finishing up a workout, remember, form is key, right? Especially if you don't want to get hurt. So don't just do the last exercise or the last rep because you feel like you got to get it in. If you're really that tired and you can't maintain form, don't sacrifice form. Just don't do the rep, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to do something like I did where my ankle isn't feeling 100%. Remember, form is key, right? Especially if you don't want to get hurt. So don't just do the last exercise or the last rep because you feel like you got to get it in. If you're really that tired and you can't maintain form, don't sacrifice form. Just don't do the rep, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to do something like I did where my ankle isn't feeling 100% now, and I really wish I would have just not done that last move. As you guys can see, I'm not getting shredded or ripped, but I am just continuously losing weight following a 2,200 calorie on average a day diet. And like I've always said, the higher caloric intake you can cut out, the better, because then that gives you room to cut even more calories if you need to. In terms of calories, my opinion, guys, is, it's more important what you eat as opposed to how much you are eating. But if you're trying to get a little bit more cut and get past your body's optimized weight, then you are going to have to focus on both what you eat and the amount of food that you eat. So you have to focus on the types of food and the calorie intake. And as long as I keep losing weight and I have time to continue to lose weight at that pace where I don't have to worry about calories, I'm not really going to be worried about calories. So I'm not there yet. But once I do start focusing on calories, I'll drop down to about 1,800 calories, 1,900 calories on average a day to see what happens. But I'm not there yet. I'm happy just continuing to lose the weight that I'm losing at the speed that I'm losing it right now. And like I always say in this channel, if it's working, keep doing what you're doing until it stops working, because everything will eventually stop working, and that's when we need to change it up. But until then, keep at it. That's it for now. This is Rolando Rodriguez with xgains.com. Please let me know if you got any questions or comments down below. Please like, subscribe, and share to this channel if you haven't done so already. I'd greatly appreciate it. The website again is that's the symbol, not the word, gains.com. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.